Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt Devine. I'm here with Jude Angelini. I'm kind of late to the game, but Jude, as a lot of people already know, is already cult hero status, and his book Hyena is in its. I mean, it's got to be 10 pressings by now. I don't know how many.
It just keeps going.
What I mean, it's hard to ignore when you have people like I have people bragging about you and about this book, the type of people that never do that. So when they do, you listen. You know.
Right. The majority of the people buying my book right now is like hood motherfuckers and factory workers and truckers, oil field dudes. And then I swear to God,
that's
dude,
a huge demographic.
Yo, yeah, it's like, but that's these are the people that you don't think about, but like these are the people that I broadcast to on my radio show.
Are there any stories that maybe they made the rounds among your closest friends and are now legend among your buddies, but didn't make it into this book? Maybe too raunchy, maybe.
This one didn't go in because it was just redundant. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, all right, Jude, how many fucking porn star stories you gonna have in here? And it was like, we had this chick come in, and she was a porn chick, and she had a head cold. So she comes in and she's like coughing, and she smells like, it kind of reminds me of how poor people smell. You know, it's that smoky mixed with shitty cologne, shitty perfume smell.
Is it familiar?
That's fucking expensive. That's too expensive for that. Like, this shit was like cigarettes and goddamn Victoria's Secret body lotion. You know what I mean? You know that smell? Like with a touch of fucking dust.
Kiwi strawberry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So she comes in
with a touch of dust.
You know that smell, bro? Like the clothes ain't been washed in a minute. And it's not like it's got BO, but it's just got that stale smell.
Yeah.
So I break out a dildo for her to bang herself with. And she's like, that little thing, and I'm looking at this giant black dildo, and it's like 8 inches long and pretty girthy, and it's got me feeling fucked up. I'm like, that's small to you? She's like, yeah, it's fucking small. I was like, this is big to me. She was like, I'll make that shit. She was like, they call me the Magic. I said, why they call you the Magic? She was like, because I can make that shit disappear. We're live on air, and she's like kind of making me look like shit on my own show. So I'm like, I bet you can't make my fist disappear. And she's like, I bet you I can make that shit disappear.
She called you bluff.
And now I gotta fucking fist this girl. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm like, man, I would do it, but we don't got any lube. She said, we don't need lube. She grabs my fucking hand, and like with her head cold, she's got a fucking head cold, coughing, grabs my hand and starts fucking deep throating my goddamn hand. So, but like, it's head cold mouth. And now I got like this shit oozing down my wrist.
Contagion.
Oh my God, dude. I'm just totally bummed out. And like, so like I pull out my hand, and this like strings of spit, and this slimy, glistening, like fucking just looks like it's been dipped in Vaseline and vomit or something like that. And she has me fucking, she spreads her legs on a rolly chair, hikes up her schoolgirl skirt, pulls down her fucking panties, and I fucking fisted her ass. And the funny thing is this is not the first chick I fisted, so like I'm like, fuck it. I'm like trying to make it feel good, because there's something in me that's like wants to be good at sex no matter what. I got this saying, it's like, fuck them like you're ugly. You know, like I got a point to prove every time I fucking like get near a vagina. So like I'm trying to make it feel good. And like something in me is like, while I'm doing this, I was like, what would my grandmother think of?
If she's sitting having iced tea with her friend, like, oh, how's you doing?
Exactly.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
Exactly.
If they could do the snapshot of you at that moment.
And
like,
it's 5 PM, so it's quite possible she could have been thinking that. You know what I mean? It's not like she's asleep. My buddy comes in. She fucking ends up blowing this guy. And I'm just sitting there doing my work while she's sucking my homeboy's dick. I'm like, you gotta hurry up. And my buddy's taking forever. He's on Adderall. I'm like, dude, hurry up and fucking come, man. This is like, we're going into the mix, dude. Like, you're really milking this blowjob for everything it's worth. He's like, I can't. It's on Adderall. I'm on Adderall. I'm shaving, going to one of those best 50 best moment shits.
Right.
And my buddy's like, yo, man, let me take her out in your car and fuck her. No, what did he say? He said, let me fuck her in the bathroom. I'm like, nah, dog, go fuck her in your car. And he was like, she's got a husband, and she says if she leaves the studio, then it's cheating on her husband because it's no longer work. Like, she felt like she was doing it for work.
It's honorable.
So I'm like,
she's a lady.
So I said, you know, I'm like, okay, it's flawed logic, but fine, fair enough. I'm like, all right, go ahead and fuck her. You can fuck her in the bathroom while I'm shaving, but you better come before I get done shaving. I'm shaving, and like behind me, he's got the chick bent over backwards on the fucking toilet, and he's just beating it up, fucking doggy style. And sure enough, as soon as I get done fucking shaving, he fucking comes. She goes home, and the next time I saw her, she was like pregnant with this other dude's baby.
So I just like the idea of this being just a Tuesday 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Whereas other people might shave in the privacy of their own bathroom. Yeah. You are shaving, and you're seeing your buddy have sex with a girl you just fisted.
Yeah.
And this might not even be an unusual afternoon for you at this point.
That didn't make the book.
These topics delivered with less heart and less honesty and in a completely different context could be offensive. These people are not being offended by this. When you read this book, you're rooting for you. You know, the chapter about having sex with like a mentally disabled girl.
Trying to fuck trying to fuck the retarded girl. You get to see the whole thing. It's like, yo, dude, this dude is trying to bang a fucking retarded chick because he was the fat kid that couldn't get any girls, was the only girl he could get. And like this, you kind of see what you...
Right. Anybody going through the awkward age of puberty already has like a low self-image. Like so many countless stories of guys that are now successful in so many ways and desired, all come from, you know, a common background of like insecurity. Girls who are now models were considered like really awkward giraffe type chicks. That might be another reason why there's something so universal about this book.
Sometimes when you don't like yourself that much, or you feel really shitty about yourself, or you're like the ugly kid, the pendulum swings all the way to the other side, and you get to see what I'm showing you in that story is me hating myself, and then me hating myself a different way, and trying to overcompensate and just be this fucking disgusting pig of a man. It's cool to be cutting edge, but it also fucking sucks, dude. Like, I can't get reviewed. I can't get into fucking bookstores because it's too grimy. I can't do signings at certain bookstores because they think my shit is disgusting. And it's like, nah, bro, that's just how we talk, and that's just what I did.
Right.
Like, when I'm talking about getting pissed on by a fucking broad, like, it's not like I'm trying to shock you. That's what the fuck happened.
Right.
Like, a woman came in, straddled my leg, and pissed on me.
But you're right. I mean, this is a mirror to the way we really talk, and so I mean, that's another reason why it's so refreshing, and it is so insanely well written. But I would also like to ask then, so your audience, it's incredible who your super fans are, and that's why I call it cult status, because it reminds me almost of a band like Tool, or like a band that then kind of made the system kind of come around to them. Like, they had so many fans that radio was like, wait, this band plays 8-minute songs. We can't play 8-minute songs, and they get that critical mass where then they have no choice.
To play 8-minute songs.
So I was gonna say, like, your fan base is so diverse.
Yeah.
In particular, though, we've been noticing that you're a hit in the like soccer mom community. Like
it's like I'm slowly trickling in. Like, if you go through you'll see women. You'll see more women. And I think the reason what they like about this book, what they respond to in this book, is the honesty. You get to see the other side of a womanizer. You know what I mean? You get to see what drives a womanizer. And a lot of people just, oh, he fucks a lot of girls and he does it because of this. And it's like, no, sometimes there's a fucking hole in your heart and you're just trying to fill it with pussy. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. And the other thing is, like, I'm fucking doing rape sex and choking out women and getting peed on, but I'm not judging them, and I'm not judging myself. And I think they respond to that. They want to be able to be like sexually open without being judged.
Dude, this was a blast, man. Great getting to know you, brother. Great chopping it up with you. And yeah, let's put this out to the world, see if anyone digs it.
All right, let's go.